Make it special. Make it Maloney.
Port Jeff Pulse. We're moving right along here on this Tuesday, December 20th, 5 days before Christmas.
Woo.
You like that radio voice I got
Yes,
here?
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm coming alive.
Yep.
I'm coming alive.
Now that it's almost 12 o'clock.
It's so true. So true. Our guest now, right across from me, is Amani.
Yes.
Right. I said it right. I'm excited about having Amani here because she is the general manager of the new Port Jefferson station, Wahlburgers.
That's me. Yay.
Yep.
Man, a lot of fireworks on that opening.
Yeah, we're very, very excited. We got very lucky, and we're happy to be in Port Jefferson. And Long Island, we're the first one, so that's huge.
I know. And as soon as I knew you were in Port Jeff area, I said, you got to come on the show. I first contacted Tina.
Yes.
Through, I know she was handling a lot of things because this was pre-opening. Mm-hmm. And I said, you guys got to come on. And quite honestly, she didn't have time to answer me. I know, it was crazy. So I walked in, and she was the nicest person in the world. She was like, hey, I'm here down from Boston. She had that Boston accent, which I can't do, but it's much more pronounced than Long Island. And, you know, what struck me was just how down-home friendly she was. She was so friendly, she actually offered me dinner for 4 that night, which I took advantage of.
You did.
Sorry you weren't with
As
me.
expected, yep.
And here we are. You know, you responded, and we have you on. And I think this is important because it's such a new concept to Long Island. You know that, right?
It is, yeah, very much so. We're excited to be here, and thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
You know, what struck me about the place, and you haven't been there, I know that.
No,
Karen,
no.
yet,
I can't wait to go.
is just how simple it is. And I like that because keep it simple, stupid is always good in business. Mm-hmm. You know, obviously it's clean, it's brand new, but it's a simple concept. I mean, it's
burgers and French fries.
Exactly. Am I right?
But we do it right, so.
So that's just it. What makes a Wahlburgers special?
Right.
Well, aside from the name and the brothers, you know, unlike most burger chains, and I think people have a misconception by locking us into, like, comparing us to Chick-fil-A's and Taco Bell's and McDonald's, we're not like any of the above. All of our sauces are made in-house daily, fresh prep daily. We have even down to, like, our burger meats is a special blend that was handpicked by Paul, down to our bun recipes. So there was so much thought. Yes, it is very simple. We call it burgers and French fries, but there is thousands of hours put into developing every single recipe to perfection. And whether you're joining us at the Wahlburgers in Port Jefferson Station or the flagship store in Hingham, Massachusetts, it's one and the same, and the same values. This may be a franchise location, but it's the same Wahlburgers family values.
Right.
What struck me too, because I know the space, I've been in the space before it was Wahlburgers, is you were able to keep. It's large, and I
largest one.
It's the largest one, right?
Largest one.
Do you know how many square feet it is?
I know it's 232 seats, and then we're going to be opening up a patio come spring.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's unusual when you associate a burger place with that, you know, that size.
Right.
You know, but you're packed every night, right?
Packed every night, running at least 30-minute wait, 45-minute wait, and that's us not even at full capacity yet. We haven't introduced takeout yet. We will be introducing counter service options too, but not until after the holidays.
Right.
So you have the burgers, you have the fries. There's a bar. I don't think
Full
people
bar.
realize that.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this location we took over from a previous owner, Road Trip.
Yep.
And they had like 40 draft beers. So we kept 32 of them
Whoa.
and introduced cocktails on tap and coffee on tap, which is crazy, which is really cool too. So full bar, you know, we will be introducing late night hours for the bar specifically area. So that kind of makes us a little bit more unique than some of the other locations.
Right.
But I think that there's a need for that in the Port Jeff Station area. People like to booze a little bit with their burgers. So.
Right.
Why not? Booze and burger.
Booze and burgers.
Wow. Yeah, so I think we had a specialty drink the night we were there. Some type of... no, wait. We had
Adult
shots
fries.
going around that night.
No, we don't do shots.
I did.
Maybe we made the exception for you, but
Maybe. I don't
typically
know.
it's like
Yeah.
a Wahlburgers.
Broke the mold there. Let's talk about the brothers, right? We want to talk about the brothers.
Talk about the brothers.
Well,
Everybody thinks, of course, you open. You know, they were anticipating the grand opening and that the brothers would be there. But I understand that's not really how it works.
Actually, they try. They're very, very involved in all operations.
Right.
Mark Wahlberg was so kind enough to FaceTime our crowd because he couldn't be there. So that was pretty awesome for those who were there Friday night. We will be hosting a grand opening party. We're still a little bit in our soft opening stages, so as soon as we do,
Right.
That's when all the brothers, family members will come out. But anytime that they're in New York or when they pop into any of the other locations, it's just kind of on a whim. We don't really schedule it out. You're lucky if you see them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sad if you don't, but come for the food, and they're an added
And
bonus,
watch the
of
YouTube
course.
replay.
Yeah. Or catch the show, on A&E. So
Right.
Which is your favorite Wahlberg? See, I didn't know about Paul. He's a brother, right?
Yeah, this is his baby.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Executive
I got to know more about the family watching the Wahlburgers reality show on TV. Obviously, was introduced to Paul, watching him on television. I've been a fan of both of the other brothers. I watch.
There's 9 siblings.
Yeah, see, there's even more than. I mean, those are the only 3 that are kind of on camera. I mean, yeah, it's a big family.
Okay, Irish Catholic. Like we talked about the Maloneys.
Correct.
The Wahlbergs and Maloneys.
Correct.
It's 8 or 9.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
it was his original concept.
So Paul Wahlberg is an executive chef. He has a fine dining restaurant in Hingham, Massachusetts called Alma Nove. It's named after Alma, their mother, and then Nove is 9. So Alma and
Awesome.
plus 9. So it's a fine dining restaurant literally just across the street from Wahlburgers in Hingham, the flagship. So he always likes to say that Alma Nove is the type of food that he loves to cook, but Wahlburgers is the food that he loves to eat. So he used to plan his day based on where there was a burger joint. This is what he loves eating. He loves Wendy's. And so he's the mastermind behind this whole project, and he's the one that got his brothers into it to develop the Wahlburgers brand.
Right.
Fantastic. I'm so glad you explained that
Yeah.
because I didn't know that.
And I remember watching probably one of the very first Wahlburger segments, and I remember Mark Wahlberg sitting there and going like this and sitting back in the chair and saying, "We need to franchise this."
Really?
They're expanding 30 next year alone.
I remember that. I remember that episode, and look and it's really happening, and it's unbelievable.
Another great business
I mean,
story.
they're a hardworking family, all of them. So.
Where will the second one go?
In
In the New
there's
York area,
So
I
there's
mean.
Coney Island already.
Oh, okay.
Coney Island is a separate franchisee.
Yep.
And then there's Long Island,
Yep.
and then we are looking to open up a couple more in Manhattan, to be determined. We have one in the works right now with Times Square, Murray Hill shortly after that in Manhattan, and then possibilities are endless. This one, let's get this one rocking first, and I think that we are very well near there, and then we'll move on to the next.
When I saw Tina, she was explaining about that simplicity, that's the way it was. There wasn't a lot of money growing up in that part, in that family, and that,
No.
They would cook.
9 people plus parents and a triple decker.
I can't do the 4, so I know. It's very hard. It is hard.
I'm one of
And-
5. I can't imagine doubling that number. God bless that mother.
Yeah. You find yourself, cooking in a certain way that you can subside. You exist.
Right.
It's true. So
Right.
out of this comes this simpleness, and so I kind of appreciated that. It was pretty good.
And a lot of the menu items are based on the simplicity that was their home cooked meal.
Right.
So Mama's Sloppy Joe, Dad's Basic Burger. These are things that they grew up on.
Right.
And he made it famous.
Let's talk about some of the menu items. I had
Sure.
something that I think had a burger and sort of I thought it was a barbecue pork on it too. Is that?
You had the Beast.
I did have the beast.
So at the 2 patties, blue cheese, pulled pork, barbecue sauce.
See,
Yeah,
I
it's
go
good.
when I go big.
It's good.
Yeah, the beast. What else is on the menu? That's the beast.
Woo.
So
I think I'm gonna have the beast today. Can we come by and get another beast?
yeah, listen, I'm closing tonight, so come see me. So I'm here all night.
There you go.
Last seating's at 10. So what a lot of people assume that we're just a burger joint, but we actually have chicken dishes. We cater to a lot of allergens, so we have plenty of gluten-free options.
There you go, Karen.
Chicken
I know.
options, vegetarian options.
You have a whole line of salads because I looked at the menu.
Interesting enough, we only
It's all
have
the
2
salad.
salads on our
Really?
menu. However,
Okay.
any of our burgers can be made into
a
a
salad.
chopped salad. So
Right.
it's not technically a salad.
Okay.
It's a little bit more interesting than that, but
Right.
basically we take the burger build and put it over lettuce. But pretty good.
Very cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're working a lot. I know you are.
Say the least. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you
Define a lot.
Keeping up. Well, you keep.
We're working hard. We want to make sure that it's operating. It's our baby.
I know.
So we're
Very
very,
exciting.
very proud. A lot of work to do, but I think I'm very, very happy.
Now, just to tell
privileged.
our audience exactly where you are, you're on 347.
Mm-hmm.
What's the address?
4837 Nesconset Highway.
Right. And you have a, well, people will know it because you're right next to the School of Rock place, right?
Yep, School of Rock.
Correct.
Taco Bell's right there on the corner. Terryville Road and 347 where they...
Across the street from Home Goods.
Yep.
Anything else you want to tell our audience about coming to the neighborhood? So to speak?
What are the hours? Tell the hours again.
So right now we're still in our soft opening stages.
Right.
So we're doing 11:30 in the morning till last seating is at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
We will be introducing longer hours after the holiday season.
Right. Okay.
And then let's all say a shout out to Tina. I promised her.
Oh, Tina,
See,
we love
Tina,
you.
we made
Hi,
it happen.
Tina.
We made it
Hope to
happen,
meet
Tina.
you
so much.
soon.
Cool. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you so much for having me. Really appreciate it. We'll see you soon.